see you. It's late again. Sorry, it's late. Liz, Ricardo, Drew, Marnix, John, KK. Oh, look at you. All dressed in blue, looking lovely. Craig, Kitty Cat, T-Bone. Making use of those, making use of those new emojis provided by YouTube. Absolutely lovely. Ian Pontin, great to see you as well. You silent assassins and secret lovers, welcome, welcome. Kim, lovely to have you in here. Chris, thank you very much for the good luck. Right, it's a hack. I'm fairly certain it's a hack. So, see if we can get some drops today. What did we do here? Titan. How's it gone for everyone? Who's qualified? Who's done what they want to do? Juicy, Roger, T, Nick. Now we're talking. Now we are talking. Right, starting off with some pro hackage. If we get drops, we'll qualify. If we don't, we won't. Fitz, great to see you, buddy. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. How's your grind going, Fitz? Fitz plays at the very sharp end of the game. The very sharp end. You with the North now? Did I see you in the North? I think I saw you in the North. We've got a 19th straight away. Jerry, Scott, Kim, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Kim, what are you doing this week? When are you starting? I've seen no notifications from you. I hope to see something. Oh, in fact, I saw a playthrough. Did I see a playthrough? Expert playthrough yesterday? I lie. I have seen a notification for Kim. Got a small, you got a headache, you smell, and you don't see your wife or kids anymore. This is what it's like. So talk us through a day grinding for the gold in the Champions 100. How much time are you on furlough for a start? Or are you still trying to work as well? Or are you just living like a 15-year-old boy? Oh, that's how I'm living. Going to bed at 4 in the morning. It's good. For a time. Grinding your ass off and have a playthrough. How many grind points are you on already? This is going to put me to shame. This is going to put me to shame. I'm so glad I stayed up and started early doors, because those first 3 hours, those 20 wins I got in Tour 11. Oh, for goodness sake, why haven't I... Could just learn the numbers, hey? How about that? I'm going to give it a nice, healthy 11.59. And then see if we can find anything here with a thorn. Yo, Vladimir, great to see you. Need to some quality pro content. May I suggest to you Alexander Fenzel and Christian Thierry and the Kid GC and GC Killer and Erlich Gaming and obviously GC Tommy. You know, the monster players need not be mentioned. And monster players. Let's start with Alexander Fenzel, everyone. The biggest of all the names in pro. What about Barry Fowler, aka Iceman? Pradeep, lovely to have you in here. Welcome. Pradeep is also a monster grinder. We say we've got a clan. We've got a little clan family. No pressure. He's a grinding machine in a no pressure clan. He just loves it. He loves it. Can't get enough. How's your tournament going, Pradeep? Yo, Chief Tinker himself, welcome Adam. Adrian, lovely to have you in here as well. Roger, normally I've had some shots from you by now. Killer lines. Roger is someone who always comes up with a killer line on a hole, as Ricardo Brown. And again, fantastic content from Florida. 5-4. Should be. Yeah, literally, I've driven that too far. At 11.59 pull, so that's blown the no spin. No. So we're gonna have to come up here. 5-4 at min 1-6. $13 and 12 in rookie, and that's stopping short. Brilliant. So we're going to quit out of this. Didn't like that ball guideline, but I should have still just gone with the one backspin. Had a bit of faith in it. Joe can have it, and off we pop. We're back in pro tomorrow. But we don't need to settle for a birdie there. That is a must eagle hole. This tournament is so easy. If you pass up the opportunities to score on the must drops, you are giving away any opportunity that you have to win or place highly. And we don't want to do that. You're Repitaph, great to see you. And Ben Kennedy as well. If you don't know either of these fine gents, BK Golf Clash and Repitaph. This is, right, Ben from my homeland, the Midlands, and couldn't be further away from my homeland, Repitaph out in New Zealand. Yo, Glenn, great to see you as well. Did I mention Eric Jasuta just started streaming? Did I totally miss the arrival of BB and Jack? I think I did. And Bad Bird. Lovely to have you all in here. And there we go. McDilson, lovely to see you as well. Here we go. We've got an update here from Fitz. According to the iPad, 17.47 hours in Golf Clash yesterday. This is what it's like grinding for a C100 gold. Johnny Ting Ting Mobley! Lovely to have you in here, brother. Patrick as well, thank you and welcome, sir. I definitely went too far on the drive, Ricardo. I might even dial that back to 3, maybe even 2.5. Maybe even 2.5 top spin. Keep it nicely with that 11.59 pull, so we are going to squeeze a bit more length out of the drive anyway. 2.5 top spin. We're just going to keep tweaking the notes. That's what a hack around is. If you're expecting this to be understood, and that's not happening now, we're trying to work stuff out, and then as we move through the week, especially if there's only one account, it makes it a bit more difficult. So I've got to spend a bit more time on these holes. I've also been watching back the other stuff from yesterday and making notes from that. We've got our boy Robito's back. We had that link, if you remember the GoFundMe link. Robito's house burnt down. He's back. He's in the chats. He's on his phone. He's trying to play the game again on his crappy old phone because his tablet was lost in the fire. So good to see you. So unbelievably good to see you, Robito. Good to see you keeping well, and the news as well about everyone doing well as well, other than, you know, the material things. Everyone has their health, which is the most important thing. Welcome, brother. So lovely to see you. Squirrel Cup Gaming, fabulous to have you in here as well. Callum Craigie, good evening. And there we go. We're going to shut up and play some Golf Clash, and we're in the replay pot. So you know what the deal is. We won't be having any of that nonsense about why I've just given someone an eagle. Stop it. So, Eric Jasuta streaming at, I believe, 9 p.m. Central Time. What does it mean, I hear you cry? It means if you're in Europe, you need to set a very early alarm, or pull an all-nighter like me. Jared Moore, thank you for the good luck and welcome. We've got a legend amongst us in Dale Appleby, one of the best, most entertaining, hilarious streamers you could ever wish to encounter. Great man, great man. 2.5 rings for this puppy. With 6 in all. I think I'm too far forward because I've got this crappy Goliath. This will show us nothing other than what a great right looks like. Should have timed out. It's a hack around. I should have timed out. Ingrid in the house. Great to see you. Welcome. Can't chat. Driving. Will be home in 20 minutes. Well, there'll be plenty of time to catch up with Ingrid when she returns home. And we look forward to that, because who doesn't like a bit of Ingrid? Hey, this is exactly what I'm talking about. We're in the replay pot, so we don't need to see Big Rubber miss with his Big Dog 4 and his chocolate ball, which he did, let me tell you, because he's in the replay pot. And then with his birdie, he took a shootout as well. Just so you know. And if you were contemplating using the similar setup with a Big Dog and a chocolate ball, don't. Kingmaker, QB, and Sniper. Right, now, yesterday I was the wrong half of the hole. That's poor. So today we need to correct that. Let's use a katana. Let's use a katana, because I think there's the danger of going a little bit too far on the drive here as well, and you definitely don't want that. You want to be nicely in the sniper range, because you have to pull back, because there's a bit of a tailwind going on as well. Yo, B, great to see you. Jesse, thank you very much for being here. It's a pleasure to stream, and lovely to hang out with you and have you all in here. So I hope you're having a nice time. Sorry, it's going to be a bit, patchy with looking at the notes and stuff, but that's how it goes at the start of the week, especially when you're playing a division with only one account. Nice. No need for a Titan here like I played yesterday. So no need for any silly nonsense here. Just tap it around there. Make a note of the yardage. Yesterday was 331, today it's 334 with the katana, so we are in fact a little bit further somewhere. I think I hit a great yesterday, a great right. So I'm probably going to be more than the 3 yards different, closer to the hole. We shall see. We shall see. Jason, welcome, sir. Thank you for the good luck. Baby, how's your tournament going? Jakob, great to see you. Are you going to be putting out any content? DJ Jakob, brand new to the streaming game, just like Eric Jasuta. You got to be checking this out. Not an old timer like Johnny Tink Tink Mobley. No, this is brand new content. You need to watch it all. You need to watch the old timers. You need to watch Tink be one of the most entertaining streamers around, and you need to watch Eric and Jakob cut their streaming teeth on their early streams. Brilliant stuff. Check them all out. You're not going to find their links in the thing below, because, like I say, it's brand new content. I need to invest some time in updating that. I'm thinking about a new format for it altogether, but it will be done. And when it is done, you'll be seeing the likes of Juice and also High Note the Savage, of course. Let's not forget our boy Tango Sierra. Right, so we're looking here at... So we're at min, 6, 2, 10, 5.5-ish rings. Six up here, so we know where we can start from comfortably. Timeout. So I want to find where this spot is. Saw Tommy get that glitch roll earlier on in Expert. Has anyone else been getting that glitch roll, even with plenty backspin? Interesting. Caddy, my boy. What are you doing here? Caddy is, let me tell you, right? I wish you could link his channel just straight away. Oh, here we go. Sub to Tink, thank you, John. If someone could just link Caddy, right? Caddy at the moment, and Peter Johnson as well. Caddy and Pete, they're streaming a lot together this season as moral support for each other. Caddy's going for a world record number of points in a season, which currently... did it get broken last season, or was it still the North from the season before? New ways of grinding basically mean eye-watering numbers of points are now available, and when I say new ways of grinding, I just mean like playing the game for 20 hours a day all season. I mean, that's what I mean when I say new ways of playing the game. That's where these extra points are coming from. Right, so we'll see if we can bounce before. Maybe I just need to be aiming for a drive around 325. So I'll go 6.5. And that should be close. Yo, Lee, great to see you, buddy. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. So that hasn't caught the funnel or gone anywhere near it. Min at 10%, 6.5. Fucking hell, this is going to be a pickle. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to watch that back. I need to watch that back and see why it was so wretched, because that was too far away to be... Oh, fudge. When you time out, you don't get your shots afterwards. What a poke in the eye that is. That's a shame. Okay. Ho-hum. So we're going to go with the B52. Right. B52. Remember yesterday and all the confusion? Right. So we're going to go with a nav. We're going with a nav or we're going with a Kingmaker? Let's go with a Kingmaker. Kingmaker, max plus 15 and B52 3. That's what we're going with. So nearly 2 backspin. And again, the notes that are made updated from yesterday's look-see is to aim on the right side here. There seems to be like a little funnel. And yet hitting the funnel or hitting the perfect ball yesterday. Wow, look at that. I can't look. I can't look. Yo, Tony Taz, when you think of new content, are you thinking about Taz? Because you need to be. Yo, Chris, great to see you, and I'm doing exceptionally well. Cheers, I've got a massive cup of tea here. Rock. And Barrett as well, great to see you. Gold Flash India putting out fantastic content in the expert division primarily, but you need to be having a look at that. Oh, Jason, did I do a 5.5 instead of a 6.5? So wait there, 4.5 here, 4.5 here. So we're going 3.8 in B52 rings, starting at +9, which is the max line. Four and a half, 3.8. Looks nice. Oh, it is nice. So maybe just keep going with that. I think, you know, maybe that was just too close to 2 backspin. Maybe the wind wasn't big enough. Maybe I should have gone straight up to the hole where I pulled it back from. That's nice. That looks nice. That looks like a good opportunity there. We're going to go with a Thor's Hammer and a Sniper on hole 5 with a Titan, I think. It's good. It's good to have notes taking shape. Tez, great to see you, buddy. Welcome in. If I've missed anyone's arrival, I'm sorry. Kevin, lovely to have you in here as well. Emily, my grinding sister, doing it for the Clanables. Emily is a grinding machine, which I did not know. I didn't know this, Emily. Why didn't I know of your grinding prowess? Tell me this. What an absolute monster. She's a monster. And it's wonderful to be fighting the good fight with you. Wait there, what are we doing here? 2.5 top spin. I thought it was not right, and it wasn't. Like I did a great right yesterday as well. Poor, very, very poor. Very poor indeed. Need to start hitting perfect here, and maybe a bit bolder on that curl as well. Full curl. And maybe a kingmaker. I'll have a kingmaker tomorrow, and have that extra curl, have that extra spin as well. See what we get left with here. It's going to need top spin, but no problem. It's just annoying to play it like a dickhead both times. Whoa, whoa! It's not where you want to be. Definitely not where you want to be. Didn't know how much curl to give that. Should come in right. You can see straight away it's massively right. But safely there for the eagle, even with the terrible drive. I can't see this being an Alba hole for me. In Pro, definitely not in Pro. You got much more chance in Master. But you're up here where his target is there in Master. Going to be one of them. Just take your eagle, off you pop. Hole 6, kingmaker. Right, we're going maxi full beans. The whole kitchen sink is going at this one. And we're going to stick the kingmaker on. We're going to put the kingmaker on as well. Sub to caddy, sub to caddy. Yes, indeed. Robito, you doing all of that on your phone, on your crappy little phone? Kevin, thank you very much. Sorry, I was just seeing that. We've got Graham in the house. We've got Christian Thierry, the toast of Golf Clash, in the house as well. Michael Galitz, great to see you too. And wow, Toasty, I haven't caught up on any of your content yet. I wouldn't be watching the rookie because I'm not playing it, but I'm very interested in the pro content that you've put out today. Please tell us how you've been getting on, and have you saved any mop-ups for tomorrow? Jeremy, as a fellow Pi Clan member, you expect no less than a 37 week this weekend. I hope not to disappoint you. The notes are taking shape. I don't know if they're minus 37 notes, but all I can do is try my very best for you, Jeremy. That would actually be a record score for me. I'm stuck on 36. Stefan Renker, yes please, great to see you, buddy. Graham, what you got planned for us? Tell us what you're getting up to, and if you don't know Graham Clash, adult content, but very good adult content. So if you like your Gold Clash with you know, with some adult humour and some adult content, make sure you're checking out Graham Clash. Right, full beans. And a thorn. 0 elevations, very close to min, if not min. No plans at the moment. Oh, make some plans. And is it going to be Master for your 2 accounts, Graham? Ingrid's home. Did I see the hole in one on that last hole? It's in the rainbow chat. I haven't looked at anything yet, Ian. I was basically right. You know how much I love the streams, right? I love the streams. I love being in the chat with the streams. But to save time today, I've watched all the streams, but about 2 hours behind the stream, so I can just zip through and just watch the shots, just so I could watch DMAC and Fenzi play their double master, so I could watch Tommy play his expert and his master. I had Pete and Caddy on in the background whilst I was playing my master rounds earlier on, which, you know, it's not quick to play your master rounds. I'm waiting to find out if my Niels account, not Niels, my Dougie account is going to make it. Because it was a 13, and whilst many 13s are making it, I seem to have landed in a really tough bracket on that one. Do want to give it a backspin, or half a backspin, half a backspin, and just over 1 ring, 1 1/4 maybe. Hit a great left there yesterday as well. So it's obviously not going in. Got to stop it in great left there. Got to stop it in great left there. I mean, the notes are there. The ability to hit perfect is not. Hole 6, hole 7, Kingmaker is just going to be a Navi. Sniper, max backspin. Right. Navi, Sniper, max backspin, maybe a cracker left spin. We shall see. Sniper and a Nav, and we're going to need some balls here. I'll have your balls. So let's get some. Let's get some. Yo, Dane, great to see you, buddy. We've got Barry Fowler. We're getting them dialed, but I can't hit perfect, Bazza. You know this. You know this. You handed me my ass on the sniper challenge. Lovely to see you, Linda. Welcome in. Where aren't you going? Where aren't you going? Walmart. Tell me it's Walmart. Current plan retirement. Behave. Behave. Right, so we're playing 1-1. Max back with a feather of left spin. Offset it. There is a cracker right spin on this. Give that a look. Try the sand shot. I have no spare accounts in pro. Again, that's going to be short. Looks nice though. Again, it's on the right edge with more of an offset. So, it's not going to be max back. How much backspin has it got on the Sniper 8? Less 1/2. Minus max backspin. And let's change that to right spin. 1-1 offset guide. Sorry, updating notes. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. One account has to be done. Kingmaker, extra mile, max right, little push up, Goliath, 3 backspin, 0.5 left spin. Oh, yeah. We know this one. We know this one. Tricky one. Tricky. Kingmaker. Ooh, shit the bed. I just fucking pushed that button by accident. How many gems did that just cost me? Fucking 650 gems. Right. Sorry. Ticket. Ah! Who's done that? Hands up. Who has done that? Selecting the ball. You've fucking bought some. Outrageous. Right. So, I'll send a ticket in after that. I've written it in my notes. Ticket. AIA, great to see you. Welcome in. And everyone needs a fresh pack of Kingmakers. T-Dog. Talk about shits in the booms. Too many times, Michael. And they're normally sweethearts about giving the reimbursing you. I think I've done it 4 times, and I don't recall them telling me to do one. So easily done. I've done it on the big pack of Titans as well. Whatever the most expensive pack of Titans is. It's like, no! It's like, I think it's like 4,000 gems or 3,500 gems. That's the number in my head. Whoa there, ball. It's tricky to make a birdie from there, but this is a replay. So he does make, or they make a replay from this position. So they must have a good chip. 4-6. So we're going with, no, we're not going with all the right spin. And we're not even going with a Kingmaker. We're going with a Titan. But it's, I think it was 3 right spin. Should we look what the notes say? It says max right, but I'm sure on the video I didn't do max right. I didn't. 5-3, 10%, 2.5 rings. No push up. Half a top, 3 right, and it did come in lovely on the video last night. And then this is where we need to be getting the long iron dialed in. This is a very, very makeable chip in all the divisions. They've set it up lovely. So, you know, and there are more enterprising ways to go about doing this as well. If you have got bigger clubs in pro, or bigger balls, or both, then it's possible to get over to the next fairway with this wind. Obviously, you don't need much in the way of club and ball to do so. But when you've got a nice, it's gone from the rough to the rough. I'd be very surprised if this was a birdie, but maybe they've put pars in. Maybe they've put pars in the replay pot. Who knows? 6-8, 6-8. 6-8. So we go 3-ish rings, just, yeah, 3-ish rings. And I had 3.5 on yesterday, so I'm definitely only going with 3 today. What did I say? 3-ish rings. Oh. So I don't know if I've underpowered that or if that is just a horrific adjustment. One or the other, or a combination of the two. So, wait there, do we want to... This can't be a... I want a chest. If I can get a free chest, I'll have it. And unless this is the most fortunate one bounce dunk, it ain't going to be this. No. Jerry, when are you going to be streaming for the people again? You missed it right with a +5. What? A mid +5. Michael. Timmy Carroll, great to see you. Oh, Graham, are you off ski? Leslie, lovely to have you in here. Thank you for the good luck. And Lord Lee. I hit a tree. I hit a tree. Lee, Eagle-eyed Lee. Little booty. Did I hit a tree? So was that in the adjustment that I totally ignored? Because if it is, that's terribly poor. And maybe then I will go with the notes next time and have full right spin with my Titan. I'm going to change that to a Titan in the notes. And then have a max right spin. I'm going to underline max because I'll have 3 in my head, having done it 2 out of 2 times with 3. Should we get that cooking? I don't think we've got anything on. Yeah, baby. Okie dokie, and a pin as well. Woo! Alright, so, hole 9, APOC hook. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Should we tap a... Ah. Let's have another look at it then. I had a little look at it yesterday, earlier on, and I thought, do you know what, let's do away with that. But as we're practicing, if we can get over, right, what long iron do we want? Because it needs to be the Goliath. It needs to be the Goliath because I think there's only benefit in going over if you're more likely to get the drop. And you're only more likely to get the drop if you're playing the rough bump. As ably demonstrated earlier on in Kyle James Murray's expert hack around. I strongly encourage you to look at that. He did go with the APOC 7 though, and he comfortably got over second bounce on the fairway. So he got himself into a position that I'm never going to get into with this equipment. But good to know is what I'm saying to you. Maybe I'll be in a sniper position. Who knows? Who knows till we get there? Let's have a little look-see, shall we? No, AIA, for the same reason as this, you know, I've got 2 opportunities to have a really good, slow look, and I want to take them both. And if that means putting myself in a position where I don't qualify tomorrow, I'd rather do that and be better prepared than rush in and miss out on a look. 8-1, right, let's see what this is saying. 8-1, that's not the right club. So 4-ish rings. So we're going to give that all the right spin. I wonder if this should be a reverse, you know. Maybe even more. Oh, where would it have landed? Where did that land? Oh, so maybe I'm going to get much further than I think. Oh, I'd love a do-over now. I would love a do-over now. There might be mileage in that, even with the APOC 2. Even with the APOC 2. Oh, do I want to be trying this on 9 tomorrow, though? If anyone has a good shot for this, going over to the next fairway with an APOC 2, let me know. I want to see it. Didn't even look at Christian's notes, bad bird! If you're playing rookie or pro, Christian's notes are absolutely essential. Essential, believe me. It's I'm looking forward to them myself, right? Get rid of this nonsense. Woo! That wasn't meant to be a hook, it was meant to be a perfect. Right, expert. Let's get out of this. Christian, I look forward to your notes. And has Christian got an APOC 2? I don't think Christian plays with an APOC 2. Right, Niels. We're going to have a look at this right now. So if you can stomach any more hacking, I'm going to turn the page. Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Before I do that, I'm just going to send this ticket. Otherwise, I'll forget. Oh, is it just a ball ache in the apple, though? I think it might be. I think it is a ball ache. Spalls. They'll understand what that means, won't they? Take the spalls back. What is occurring here? Oh, why isn't it sending? Is it not sending because it's on a VPN? And why is my screen mirror gone? For EM6 or 7, just a normal amount of curl and max OP. What, to get over, Christian? Failed to send, no internet connection. There we go. We're in the game. We're in the game. Okay. Did that work? Has that even worked? Great. It looks like it has. Okay, so we shall go to play with Niels. Oh, for fuck's sake. iPads, I don't even know how anyone uses an iPad as anything other than a games toy. Utterly ridiculous how long everything takes. Right. But a good game toy it is, believe me. Oh. Okie dokie, you have a Thor's 5 shot going over. Well, I've got a Thor's 2. It's my baby account, little baby. Alright, so let's turn the page. So, experts, Titan, APOC. I need to start remembering these holes. Titan, APOC. Right, we've got an APOC. Oh, yeah. Oh, Titan. Right. This is the account that doesn't have Zerks. So, today I won't be using any Zerks, but from qualifying, I might well be using Zerks on this hole and 9. There'll probably be no Zerks left on this account come Sunday night. Right. APOC, Titan, max overpower, max curl, with a couple of topspin. Topspin, your GC, great to see you, buddy. Here you go, the toastofgolfclash.com. That's a resource you need to be checking out if you're playing Rookie or Pro Division. Toasty, talk to us about some expert, man. Talk to us about some expert. What's occurring and when? 8.5. Let's try 1.5, shall we? 1.5. 1.5. I feel like I've started off too far to the right. I have definitely started off too far to the right. Right. I did that yesterday. That's annoying. Start left. Half. Fairway. See, if I'd updated my notes properly yesterday, I wouldn't have just done that exact same thing again. Now, there is a funnel here. All over this green. Basically, every side of this green has some kind of funnel to the pin. So we'll see if we can find one. Plenty of people dropping this. Now that's with a katana. That's a Titan drifting out into the rough on the left. Both of us should have a funnel though. So me out the sand and my man out of the rough over there. Oh, I haven't got any topspin though, have I? So take it back. Take it back. So there's a funnel from up there, but not for this wind, so I'm better off just straight at it. Oh, imagine if there was a funnel right there. This is just going to be a perfect and in job. Probably not a great writing in. Nowhere near. Nowhere near. So we'll quit out of this, but we're going to give our man the opportunity to get his rough shot in. Hopefully he doesn't make it, because then we'll not be in the replay pot and it just slows everything down a little bit. We don't want that. If you hit the green, you go into the bunker at the back. Bunker at the back's got a lovely funnel. Toasty on expert. Unlikely, completely knackered after 2 12-hour days streaming, making the guides, can't fit in another division. What about that Thor 7 though, man? What about that Thor 7? Is it a Thor 7? That's the thing with Pro, isn't it? If you hit big on a Thors, it outgrows the Pro division. Right, that's our last live player of the day. We're definitely going to be playing both of these tomorrow, which is good. Because I don't like to be foxed by an early drop and then the round go totally cold. Right. So, different adjustment here. Same club, same everything else, but I'm just going to play this 0% max. 0 elevation max number with a Goliath and a Kingmaker. Juicy! So until tonight, my brother, don't forget Eric Jasuto with his second stream tonight, 9 PM Central Time. It's an expert, of course it's expert, and he's a legend, right? So just check him out and you will not be disappointed. Sub to Hank, is that Hammering Hank, the absolute legend? Yes, please. Give me some Hank Morris. 7843 with 6 and all. And 4-3. Look how right it is. That's horrific. So that's well over adjusted, or just like a bad bouncing spot where it's coming in at. Horrific adjustment. But at least we're getting first. Small mercies going first. Okay. Let's crack on. Who's dropping this? Who's dropping this? Repetaf, you adding as you're here on hole 2 in any division. Hole 3. Again, coming closer on Master. The most challenging of the wins, and it comes in the truest by the looks of it. QB. QB and right. The notes are almost identical. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. QB and a Kingmaker. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is... Yeah, Toasty, you know, you don't have to stream them all. You can just pick 2 or 3 accounts and then play the other accounts at leisure. You don't need to be doing 5 accounts in each division every single tournament. It's like, honestly, the ones that you play off stream, you're watching streams. Oh, they're so nice. I'll tell you what, right? Going up round here. It's just left spin, right? Because we want to be in sniper range. And that was white ring touching rough at the right, on the right side at 12 yards. Let's leave plenty of room for that. 313. So much further back. Of course, we have got the opportunity to do something far more enterprising, especially with clubs. I've got the clubs. I don't have the balls. But there is a very lovely looking power slice here for APOC 5 Plus users. Hook. Power hook. You know what I mean? A big curly thing. There's so many ways to play this, but you can see that Art here, he's going to be setting up a long iron. Same approach though, just tap it around the corner. He's having a conversation with his previous opponent because we're in the replay pot. And that's basically where I had been getting to with Yes Please. So we'll see what's occurring here. 7-8 and... Give this 1-1 here. One over here for the funnel. We go right half, left half, I beg your pardon, and 1-1. If this is a better look, then it is a better look than with Pro. Straight away you can see it is, but not enough offset left. Not enough still on the right edge. And that was considerably left edge that I started that off on. So 85% slider, 0 elevation. It's basically 1-1. That's the adjustment that I went with. I mean, we know this misses because it's a replay, but I'm intrigued as to if he's going to miss on the right edge. Is anyone missing this? Is anyone missing this left? And is most of you dropping it? I can imagine most of you are dropping it because you're a bunch of beasts. So I'm going to offset that stupidly more, like offset, left. Look, it didn't even get near it. Didn't even get near it. Right side most times. I'm just going to because there's obviously a wind push. This is the thing. So you need to account for the offset when you do your adjustments, and then when you adjust, you're adjusting so the ball lands where you've started, and then the wind will push. Sometimes you do it the other way around, where you adjust knowing that you're adjusting not where the ball will land, because you're building the offset into where the ball is going to land from. Different ways, but on a lumpy fairway you need to basically try and land where you're aiming from, and then offset with the guide to allow for any secondary wind effect. Okay, so I'm going to play this from the left side, but with a Kingmaker for now. However, I've got 2 Zenith balls, and I've got 1 feather ball, and I've got all them Kraken balls. So you can imagine at some point this week I will be a wind wanker. I don't know why that keeps going off. Don't know why that keeps going off. There we go, John. Don't want to hear the words right edge on 3 anymore. I know, it needs to be a crazy, crazy offset for both pro and expert to allow for the wind push. But we'll get there. It's still hack day, right? Hack day, we're working these things out, we're updating notes, and tomorrow, when it counts, everything is going to click into place, and it's going to be joy untold. It's going to be joy untold. But basically, when I'm playing one account, I want to use Monday and Tuesday to have a look. I have no idea why this is happening or what I can do about it. Does anyone know more about stuff than me? All of you, I would imagine. One second, I'm going to launch it again. Let's try and turn it off and on, because if that don't work, what else can you do then, eh? All right. Okay, so we've got hole 3. And that's it, J-Dog. That's what I did, man. That's what I did. So we're going to go from the left. That's what I'm saying to you. Kingmaker and 3.5 with 6 right spin. Pretty much 1-to-1, but aiming right edge of the cup. And also, I think you need to make sure that the second bounce is just on the fringe, just before the fringe becomes the green. Yo, Captain Rational, welcome and thank you for the good luck. Juicy's back. Been plaguing Toasty for a while. So Toasty, sorry, I missed your answer earlier. Did you save anything to mop up tomorrow? Did someone say good day, Ringers? Ringers, you little sweetheart. Welcome in, brother. And again, another warrior in the fight for the Clanables. Love it. What a team. What an unbelievable team. So on that second bounce on the fringe. Be on the right edge, but I think it's 1-to-1, but we'll find out. I'm going to give it a little 1201 as well. Nice. Exactly that. Soon as that ball bounced on the fringe there, it was in. There we go. So 1-to-1 with a Kingmaker works as well as 1-to-1 with a wind ball, which is nice. And you saw the fannying around at the start. We're just going to have another look at that as well. And my man Huge is doing something similar from the right side, but notice he's using right spin. Handy little tip sometimes. You know, it's not always the spin that you think it will be. We know this misses because it's a replay we're playing. Man, sorry I missed your arrival there, Ringers. Mitsu, great to see you, brother. And at last, Something to suggest we're watching a Golf Clash stream. We've got some booms in the chat. What? And I want to collect my chest. Hence me not... Wow, that's poor. Tom L. Lovely to see you. Welcome, sir. All right, so 1-1. You saw the starting position, right? And this, it's literally just monkey see, monkey do. I saw Tommy playing it this way and I thought, do you know what, that looks fairly consistent. Then I saw my opponent got an ace against me. Let's get that cooking as well. Millie, great to see you in the tarts. Tart and Rainbows, Millie Day, 2 accounts, yo. So you need to go quite high up the left-hand side of the bank, which isn't maybe normally where we would assume. 3.5 and 6, 3.5 back, 6 right. Nice ball guide. Get that second bounce on the fringe. That's where it becomes vitally important. And then aim just right half of the cup is what I thought from yesterday. And a little 1201 pull. Nice. All right. Okay. Let's make it right edge 1201. That's good, isn't it? But look at the bounce of the second. I've got a different angle, but little booty. Little booty. All right, so we like that. It's nice when you can have a good shot with a kingmaker and you don't need to use a win ball on a par 3. Right, here we go then. This is a fantastic opportunity for an ace here, for an Alba. Fantastic opportunity. If you can drive this nicely into sniper range, this is definitely a sniper shot that is possible to get done. Brandon Burke, what an absolute pleasure. Again, I was saying earlier on, I was watching all the streams, but I was about 2 hours behind because I just wanted to watch your shots. Brandon had a 13 and a 15 in Master. Super lit up. He plays the game in a unique way because he's free to play. And if you've not played Master level tournaments before, it's inconceivable how difficult free to play is at that level, because obviously Brandon only has Sense, Zerks, Kingmakers, Titans, Marlins, and he uses them all. But you know, coming up against win balls every hole, people are using win balls on this. People use win balls on the par 5s, the par 4s and the par 3s at Master level. They're using 54 or 45 win balls over the qualifying and all that, but they always practice with them as well. It's eye-watering is what it is. So to not have that available, wait there, what are we doing here? We're going a bit less than that. 3.5. Just play a regular curl shot down here. Max OP, full beans, throw the kitchen sink at it. Max left curl. And see how that looks. Could have probably gone with all the backspin. That's still going to be a nice shot. So, most importantly, Brandon, obviously you can go back and watch those wonderful streams that Brandon put on for us earlier on, but what you really want to be doing is being there on the next one and the next one. And if you've got anyone in your clan who plays Master and they're unfamiliar with the name Brandon Burke, you need to take that link to his channel and share it in your Facebook groups, in your clan chats, wherever your people reside. And when I say your Facebook groups, I don't mean just post it illegally in groups that have rules. You must abide by the rules of the groups. But for your clan, you know, most clan groups have their own Facebook and their own messenger chats. That's where you want to be posting the information about Brandon Burke, who is one of the best in the game, but the best who plays without spending on the game. So if you want to see those Kingmaker alternatives, his shot on 9 is the way he plays 9. That's how I'm playing 9 with the Berserker. It's a brilliant setup. You know, you got to be checking this stuff out. So Brandon, tell us, are you going to be playing any opening round for the people? Oh, look at this. Look at this. So I'm going to take the position that I've seen Daniel liking to aim from up here on the corner of the green. Plenty backspin. Where are we in the club? That's the question. Now, okay, so I'm inclined to play this less than 1-to-1. Because I'm so short in the club. But I am going to give it 1-to-1. And then hit a great right. What a bell end. Oh dear. And it was under adjusted, which I can see directly, even with. So that's playing over. That is playing over. Even though it's uphill with that tailwind, it is playing more than 1-to-1. So maybe 5%. Where are we? Kingmaker, APOC. Sorry, we didn't need to see that shot. Hole 5. That's why I can't find where we are in the notes. Sniper. Oh, and then I saw Tommy find a funnel just momentarily before I started the stream, but we're going to say that it is plus 5% slider, because that definitely landed further forward than where I was aiming from. And even though it was a great right, we saw that. We saw that straight away. So, hole 6, Kingmaker, APOC, max topspin and right spin, Thorn at min now. Are we going to go this way? That's the question. Are we going to go this way? Or are we just going to shoot for the sand? No, we don't want the sand here, do we? We don't want the sand. So we're going to do that then. We're going to take it and smash it down there and then have a Thorn. Nice! Let's see the drop. Oh, bad bird. Sorry, you mean the Alba that I just hit a great right on and didn't adjust properly. That's why there was no drop. 2 bits of incompetence. Thursday, 1 p.m. Eastern. That is 6 p.m. UK time, 7 p.m. Central European time. Make sure you're there. What do? Now, Brandon is a very punctual man, right? He's very punctual. So when he says 1 p.m. Eastern, believe me, you're going to find him turning the stream on at 1 p.m. Eastern. But anything could happen. He might get waylaid. He might have an unexpected errand. Something might happen that needs attending to. And basically, you need to have your notifications on. That's where this monologue's going. Get your notifications on, and then if there is any delay or a pull forward, you're not switching on and he's just starting his back 9. Because that would be disappointing. That would be disappointing, believe me. Which AIA? I under-adjusted that. I under-adjusted it. It's hard to gauge much from it, but being under-adjusted was here we go, look. Hole 4, par 4, King QB, oh no, he's swapping to an APOC. Chocolate ball. He's gonna get that win down. Talking to himself. He's talking to his previous opponent because this is a replay, so he's gonna miss his chip as well. But will I? Will I miss my chip? That's the question. But I'm more concerned about the answer. Right, so it's going to be min 8. Give it 5% min. Ugh, fudge. This is way more spin than I would ideally want to use on this shot. Can I hit perfect though? That's the question. Give this 2.5 rings. Can it perfect? Every now and again, I hit perfect. No, but ringers, the position that it landed in was much longer than where I was aiming, so it was under adjusted because that's the way I saw it. I mean, I'll need to have a look on a review. What was your take on it? I mean, ringers is someone you want to be listening to. Brandon, thank you for popping in. He's probably already halfway through his starter now, but because obviously everyone has a 3-course meal every day. That's what that means. Let me know, ringers. Let me know your take on it. David Neil Edwards, welcome, sir. It's going all right for a hack. Learning a lot. Haven't dropped anything before that, I don't think. But updating the notes. Hole 3 continues to be a mystery, which is a shame because that is definitely one you want to be dropping with that monster funnel. Right, 7 says Titan, no, Kingmaker, Sniper, just less than 5 backspin, find funnel. Again, this one's proving to be a little tinker, eh? And what does it say over here? Again, minus max backspin. Here it's just less than 5. So I might invest in a wind 4 ball when we get going properly tomorrow. Thank you everyone for the booms. But yeah, from now on it might be a wind 4 ball because this is going to be no side spin required. I've got Cobra balls. I've got other balls that would be better suited to this. And it is a must make. It is a must make. Why have I got no description of an adjustment here? Just less than 5 backspin.
Just computers, no one here to start a war. We're forgotten, just a picture, no one looks at anymore. In a world we forget about our mothers, maybe we deserve to fade.
No, I'm going to time out. So I'm going to hit a great here, and I don't want to hit a great here. I want to have a look at this with a 1-to-1 adjustment, which would be a mid plus 10. And I found that spot too late. So what I'm going to do is like Fenzel did on the breakdown that him and Daniel showed, which was to find the spot, then add some right spin, and Fenzel dropped it like a little booty. Oh, we got a sniper rough bump here. Just with a power 2 ball, so no fancy pants anything doing. If you're doing this, I'd treat yourself to a minimum Kingmaker, win ball if you have it. But what I'm scared about when I see these shots, Daniel, Brandon, Tommy, they've all played sand bumps and ended up down that hill requiring an overpower putt for a birdie. Ugh, not for me. So I would rather take my chance with the bounce over. Maybe there's less chance of making it, but there's certainly less chance of a par. And yeah, I don't know what you reckon about that. Don't you have 3 courses, Lee? Occasionally. Today I had yesterday's leftover curry. I remember last time I said about leftover curry, and Dave Carr said, what is leftover curry? But because Kimmy's gluten-free, it means I have a whole chili naan to myself. Right, so let's get back down here. So it's about on the mid lane, somewhere around that shadow. Nearly 5 backspin. So let's start with that. We find ourselves... Oh, there we go, there we go. Then we're adding 1.5 in right spin. And then we're going 7.2. We get a look at it. It's rubbish. Oh. Wow. Wow. I'm just going to do some sums here. Bear with a second. Okay. I'm just having a look what the arrow says. I'm always looking at the arrow. If an adjustment's wild, I always like to see what it says by using the wind directional arrow, which at 10% elevation with the arrow, 25% club. Again, you need to use the slider if you're using the arrow. And we're starting back at the midline. It would be 8 for a 7.2. Okay. Worth knowing. All right. Some reference points. We'll see if they have any effect tomorrow. Now then, because this is a throwaway round, we should not waste it. I was going to suggest going big, but there's no need. And when I want to dial this Goliath shot in, then we definitely don't want to be doing that. Again, we might swap to a win 4 ball tomorrow. But now we're going to just tap a Kingmaker up there and leave a Goliath. That is the hope. 8-pot Kingmaker, max rights, max plus 10. Let's see what can be done. Needed 3 square offset. Yeah, but Repetaph, my landing position was shocking. 3 square offset would not have made me land another 5 yards further forward. I'm sure Fenzi did. Oh, look at that wind. It's so hard to ignore that wind. So hard to ignore that wind. I feel like I need some backspin there. What notes did I make here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Pro. Pro Goliath. Play with the slider. Man, I can't wait to have another cup of tea. Tom, it will be helpful, Tom, and especially right. This is where streaming really has its advantages because I can very easily just watch an entire round that I've done, and when you watch how you play, it explains a lot. So it's hard when you're like in the moment doing it, but when you're watching back with fresh eyes, then you can see the pull angles and see the wind direction and the differences between, and maybe you've got a tendency to do one thing or the other. Alright, so I'm going to give this plenty then. It's going to need 5 odd rings, this is. I was waiting for it. Oh, looks like a nice adjustment as well. Damn. You see from the first landing position, that was a fair representation. I played that 15% elevation, which isn't elevation. You know, if you're not using the wind arrow, you need to allow for more by using your elevation adjustment. So 62% slider. I was aiming for 60. It didn't matter too much. I just wanted a ballpark figure. And it looked to be a nice landing position, but alas, a great once again. All right, hole 9. Titan. Again, Titan. QB. I think we're going to play this with the QB today. And then, wait there, so we want a different bag. Right, so we're going to use a rock and a cat. A rock and a cat and a Titan. Na, 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 na. This is it. This is it for the day. And then there's going to be tomorrow qualifying. Last Chance Saloon, Pro and Expert. Hopefully, all my master accounts are through. Like I say, I'm waiting to see if the 13 under on Dougie is... Sorry, I just need to make sure that I haven't just ruined this here. Hopefully I'm not signed in on Niels. I'm not signed in on Niels. Let's get a little update what's going on here with Dougie. Alright, so we're going to go with a rock and a cat. Can we get over with a Titan? Can we get over with a Titan and an APOC 5? I don't think we can. Don't think we can. No, we can't. No, we can't. So it's going to be a rock and a cat. Bo Taz live in 30 minutes. Get on, Tony. Tony Taz live in 30 minutes. That I want to see. 4773. Woo. Nine, 7. And 1 blind. We haven't got all the curl on the rock, so we need to give it everything. Oh, is it still too much? So what was that? 3 top spin. So it needs to be more top spin and left curl, less curl. Tomorrow it's going to be a Zerk, so I don't even want to make any more notes on this hole. Man, I cannot stand not having the resources available. How has it come to be that I have not played Golden Shots and now stand needing Zerks and not having them? It's so annoying how important Zerks are. I'm going to just pay and clear the Golden Shots for the next couple and make sure that all my accounts, what a beautiful shot that was, make sure that all my accounts have plenty Zerks. We're just going to quit out of this right now. Because I'm not going to be in this position ever. Let's just pretend I didn't go. That's how I stuck on the last pixel like it suggested I was going to. And see what kind of shot we would have had. On hole 4, would you do a 1-to-1? Yes, well, maybe not. Because I went to click over 1-to-1, and when I saw Tommy do it, he was using the... I don't know the name of the balls. One of the new ones with the funny little faces. And I think he went a click under. But the best thing to do is monitor the second bounce. Is it on the fringe? If it is on the green, you've gone too far. And if it's not on the green, you've done it perfectly. After all of that, a frigging great left. Which with a cat 5 is always trouble. Always trouble. Right, that's where we're gonna leave it. Tomorrow, expert and pro, last chance saloon qualifying. So check it out if you want. I hope to see you then. Like I say, let's have a look at Master. There's every chance there's going to be a Master qualifying as well. There's every chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we're through. We're through. All 3 accounts in Master through. So the only stuff to do tomorrow, other than grind for the Clanables, is play 45 minutes of expert and 45 minutes of pro. That's it. Okay, so that's good news. All the Masters are through. We can relax. Right, I'm going to see you over at Tony Towers' stream. Don't forget, check out the amazing content. GC Salim is part of that. Young streamer. Got a lot of good stuff going. Make sure you're checking out Dale Appleby. Come on, let's just have a quick look through. Tony Richardson, Repitaph. The community is absolutely amazing. So, thanks for being here, everyone. Mr. Magoo, I missed you, brother. I missed you. Great to see you, man. Ringers, I'm going to have a look back at that. Thank you for the analysis. Very much appreciated, brother. Right, tomorrow. And I believe we've got DMAC and Fenty doing some proper expert. So let's head over there. Let's check out Tony Towers later. Let's check out Eric Jasuta, 9 p.m. Central Time. And if you can, Tony Richardson. Silent streams, noisy streams, talking streams, it matters not. We want some T-Dog. We want as much T-Dog as we can possibly get hold of. Right. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. See you on the next one. Bye-bye now.